good? This your boy Madman Tate coming back at you with another video. I want to give all praises and thanks to the Most High, our God, and we're gonna get into this thing, man. So today we're gonna talk about the coronavirus and what that consists of and what's going on, and what's going on. So the outbreak. It started in China, didn't it? It started in China. So if you guys pay attention, right, before the coronavirus, what was happening in China? See, that's the thing. They use things and they confuse you, and right when you start to stand for something, they hit you with something else that's like out of the ordinary, and they do it to like everybody, especially like different ethnicities. It haven't happened to Caucasians yet, but it will. But let's start with the black people. When something happened to us, or we need something, or we try to stand up and try to get this revolutionary thing going, they hit us with something. So they've been hitting us with cops lately and gunning us down and shooting us and stuff like that. That's the new wave. China, their new wave is this virus, because they were standing up trying to get their revolutionary thing going, and then boom, the virus came, and nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about how it came out of nowhere. Now, if you know me and you know what I talk about, you know how I get down, you know how wise I am and how much I study and what I can predict, and just the intuition that I have. That is what governments do. Governments are people of power. Once you start to gain like your consciousness, then they're going to alter it. So you have to pay attention to everything that they do. You have to listen to everybody, really. Like, people really do know what they're talking about. And for China right now, it's getting bad. I think they quarantined 50 million people. Now, if you're fighting a war, wouldn't 50 million people being excluded out of something, wouldn't that be a plus for you? If you're fighting a revolution, not for but against it, removing 50 million people, that's like a plus. So you have those 50 million people, and then you have the rest watching. What do you think the rest watching is going to do? Do you think they're going to press on? Do you think they're going to keep going? Or do you think they're going to step back because of the virus and because of the current events? So now it has spread it over here. I think, and you know what, I'm always digging in my ear. San Francisco, I think there's a person that caught it in San Francisco, and somebody else have died somewhere too. So it's all a huge, huge game. So they create these viruses because they want to attack the inner. When you attack the inner, you can destroy easy. Like, this was in the Bible also. We call those plagues. That's what God called them, because that was a punishment. So I guess that these people of the world are always trying to play God. You can never be God. Y'all gotta stop, man. But people are too naive to things, and they don't really understand, and they make fun of people who are so-called conspiracy theorists like myself, or people who wants to go against authority. But what happens when you don't, right? Like, it's always going to be a control thing. They're going to kill you, or they're going to use you. You'll never be satisfied and happy. You think you're happy because they threw you a bone, So that's all the people who make money and they think things good for them just because they threw them a bone. You know, I want more than a bone in life. I want my life. I want to be able to travel and go places and do things. Now, all this did was stop people from traveling. It's all scare tactics. When you think about it, it's all scare tactics. Now they don't want you to travel and go to China, to go to Europe, to go to these places because of the outbreak. And it's crazy because a doctor in China, he warned everybody about it. They thought he was crazy. And they didn't listen. And then the government tried to shut him down or whatever happened over there. And then they killed him. He so-called died from whatever. They killed him. Because that happens over here. Every time there's something, every time we figure something out or we understand something that others can't, they kill us. And now it's just like, what are people gonna do? What are they gonna do? Nothing, right? Nothing. They're just going to take it for what it is, like they did the Ebola. Where did the Ebola lie? Where did that come from and where did it go? Every time we have a revolution, we stand up for ourselves and try to get back what we deserve, something happens. It's a new world order thing going on. They're just trying to reset us all. That's all that is. They're just trying to reset us so they can gain that type of power, kill off the old generation and then the new generation, teach them new ways, teach them new things. This hasn't been done before. But people wasn't as smart as us back then, in a sense. So it's just time for us people to stand up and not let them reset us and not let them kill us off and fight back. So this virus thing, you know, is it real? Yeah. But is it a scare tactic? Yeah. Now they're trying to monopolize and make money. So you know how much money they're gonna make in China, in America? Why isn't the coronavirus in Africa? Oh, okay. The Ebola started from Africa. So we can't make that too obvious.
Didn't they say that they have reported cases on every continent? So it must have been Africa.
Maybe. I haven't seen it in every continent, but yeah, maybe. It's a ploy to make money. Now it's everybody be scared, but hey, we're finding the cure. We're trying to come up, you know, with the cure or, you know, some type of way to beat this thing. It's like they did with AIDS. We can suppress it. Didn't they say they can suppress AIDS?
You can suppress HIV. You can say
or HIV.
viral drugs.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But it's a cure for everything. I always remember this. Health is wealth. Wealth is health. Right? The more healthy you are, the more wealthy you are. Remember that. And people over there in China, y'all stay strong, man. Keep fighting back. Keep getting what you deserve. Don't let them scare you. Don't let them trick you out of your position. This virus thing, you know, it'll come and go just like Ebola did. It's just a scare tactic. It is. Like, they're just going to try to make some money off of it, control some people. They just wanted to shut y'all down because y'all was going against the government. Then they had to do something about it because there's strength in numbers. That's why you divide and conquer. 50 million quarantine. Now, it was a couple days ago, so I wonder how much it is right now. Y'all just gotta think about it. But this is your boy, Madman Tate. I will see you in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe, man. Share this video. Hey, y'all be safe out there. Be careful. And watch them, man, because they definitely watching you.